Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, Clark, here we are, deep into the season. I'm guessing teams now are really getting fixated on the playoffs.
Well, it certainly amps up your focus quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I imagine you don't think about anything else when you're part of a playoff team. No question, it's what's on everybody's minds right now.
Felton finds Stoudemire. Over Boozer. Stoudemire, and that is good.
And if Stoudemire can't get inside, he still has options. This time, he takes that mid-range.
Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's the Knicks now after the Bulls pick up two. It's stolen by Dang. And they're moving it up. Here's the three. And there's Rose on the assist by Bogans. Rose has got 5.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
Stoudemire, the screen. Felton the pass to Stoudemire. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's Rose penetrating. Boozer trying to get open. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 7.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Pass to Felton. Stoudemire with a screen on Rose. And they get it. Felton can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Rose hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Felton. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Rose dishes to Noah. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Derrick Rose is second.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Raymond Felton. Dang finds Rose. Noah with a screen on Felton. To the inside. And that one's good by Noah.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Felton with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Felton.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Knicks making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Rose surveying the D. Doesn't go for him. Felton with some nice D. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sean Williams checks in for Gallinari. And Landry Fields sub in for Kalena Azubuike. Boozer a screen on Felton. Here's Rose. And that one, good. Rose has got 11 points.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Here's Turioff. Noah with the block. Now here's Rose. A 32-point game for him in the win against Orlando. And that one, good. He's got 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Amare Stoudemire is checked in for New York. Mason checks in for Raymond Felton. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Here's the drive. And here's Korver from the arc. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Fields. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Watson, guarded by Mason. 5 to shoot. Ashik the screen for Brewer. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Clark, how about this? We might have twins both go in the first round. Marcus and Markieff Morris. From Kansas, grew up in Philadelphia, 2 big men.
Yeah, I like them both, Kevin. They're in the 6'9" range size-wise. They step out and knock down the 3. Don't mind doing the dirty work. The Morrises are tough guys, too. They play with an edge and toughness. I think each of those guys could be a lottery pick.
Here is Fields after the Bulls pick up 2. Chandler finds Stoudemire. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
A dependable passer. Chandler doesn't just look to score. I mean, he's also good at finding his open teammates.
Gibson the screen. Watson the pass to Gibson. Second chance shot. In the corner, Ashik with it. Ashik with a screen on Williams. Back to Ashik. Gibson looking it over. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup.
An exceptional offensive rebounder. Gibson seems to have an uncanny ability to get to the right position on the glass.
Mason kicks to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 4. Watson the pass to Corbin. Now here's Watson. Fields covering. Watson dishes to Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gibson. The rebound by Fields.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
There's the pass to Williams. Over Brewer. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Fields. Williams has got 5 now. Watson with it. Nothing on the board. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Tony Turioff is checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Landry Fields. And it's Azubuike in for Roger Mason. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rose kicks to Bogans. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Rose, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Chandler. Pass to Turioff. Stoudemire left side. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The kick out to Rose. And he drives in. That one good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Here's Felton. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Chandler goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A very active player. Chandler loves to drive inside and draw that contact on the way up.
Wilson Chandler.
Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The Knicks making a switch here. Fields checked in. Now here's Felton. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And Gallinari kicks to Felton. New York needs to get off a shot. Gallinari attempting, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Gallinari's got his first points of the night. Going inside and finished off by Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Goes up on the high post. Felton can't get it to go.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Rose, and the layup is good. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Here's Felton. Noah with the block. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And it's Rose missing. Inside. Stolen by Bogans. Good if it goes. That shot missing. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Bulls leading by 8. Screen by Boozer. He takes it in. Outside Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
There's Gallinari with the 3. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rose. To the right side. The feed to Noah. The kick out to Boozer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Felton against Rose. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here we can check out the story for Derrick Rose.
Let me hear you once again.
Here's Felton. Stoudemire left side. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Felton. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Nice shot by Felton.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Boozer a screen on Felton. And the dunk by Rose.
Boy, an impressive job there by Boozer setting that screen.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Felton against Rose. Here's Stoudemire. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Now here's Watson. Still scoreless. Shots good by Gibson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle problem at their offensive end.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Watson's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Turioff. Rebound by the Bulls.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Brewer's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
A walking bucket. Stoudemire is phenomenal with the ball, scoring in so many ways and so explosive.
And there's the call on Felton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chandler's checked in for Stoudemire.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks. Number
1:37 left in the third.
Chandler.
Korver passes to Brewer. Lobbed up there for Gibson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Impressive agility in these pick-and-roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
And Turioff slams it in.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Asik with a screen on Felton. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
Felton the pass to Gallinari. Gibson against Chandler. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brewer. Rebound by Azubuike. Knicks trail by 6. Kicks it to Felton. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Turioff. And Gibson sends it down.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
The pass to Asik. Watson with it. And stolen by Turioff. From deep three-point territory. Not going to go that time. And so it's Chicago. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. New York trailing. Mason the pass to Fields. On the wing, Chandler, covered by Brewer. Fades and shoots. Chandler with another miss.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Chicago calls timeout.
And once again, let's hear it from your Knicks City Dancer. Let me hear you once again.
Rose against Mason. Rose attacking. Noah kicks to Rose. Back to Noah. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Stoudemire.
And the sheer physicality of Noah, even the foul won't deter him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Here is Bogans. Outside Rose. Back to Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose gets a wide open look with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Chandler. Passes it to Mason. Over in the corner, Williams. Stolen by Boozer. Oh, and here he comes. Noah all alone. Here's Rose. Here's Boozer. Back to Rose. Ball's knocked loose. Rose against Mason. Chandler outside. A fadeaway, and it's good for 2.
So good at scoring from the mid-range. Chandler often looks to score from this area of the floor.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Turioff, he's checked in for Sean Williams. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Helena Azubuike checks in for Landry Fields. Puts Felton in for Mason. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
You know, the connection Stoudemire has with his teammates on these alley-oops, really special and simpatico.
And Rose throws it down.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And the foul on Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Azubuike is screen on Rose. Pass to Stoudemire.
2 minutes.
And here's Azubuike. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen for 3. Felton.
How about the great effort, though, of Noah defensively, just using every inch of his frame to throw off shooters.
And finished off by Rose.
Boy, the explosiveness and burst of Rose is really insane. I mean, he gets off the ground so fast to finish off the alley-oops.
Here's Felton following the score by Derrick Rose. Gallinari left side. And there's another one for the Knicks.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Rose against Felton. A good look from Rose. And it's Bogans in the corner. Rose kicks to Bogans. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Azubuike, and he banks in the layup. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Boozer a screen on Felton. Rose with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. Gallinari with the steal. For the finish, and Gallinari throws it down.
It's finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
Rose, Turioff with the block.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a deep three. Felton can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here is Rose. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.